Black. I am JD, of course. I'm here with a beautiful brother of mine.
Bari. Young Yara.
Yes, and we're here with some two dope brothers right now. We're missing one. Shout out to Corey, but guys from Off the Strength. I'm going to let y'all introduce yourselves.
What's good, y'all? I'm a trainer called Tony.
I am KR Jones of the Off the Strength podcast.
Gang shit. Hey, man, you know what?
Already.
I want to ask you guys how y'all week is right now, like how y'all week has been. But before we get there, I just want to compliment you guys on like how well you guys are like doing for real. And like I listen to you guys for some inspiration type shit.
Oh, man.
Like you guys speak very well, even though y'all some hood niggas. You know what I mean? Like y'all some hood niggas that ride bikes. You know what I mean? Like this guy right here is blood tone. You know what I mean? No, that's blood tone. That's blood tone, right? Damn. And you know he's
that's Tone Loc right there.
Yeah. And then he got the I don't want to call the gang name out on that shit, but you know what I mean?
Hey.
What the black really means.
So you felt comfortable calling Tone's gang out, but not KR Jones?
Well, because I know Bloods. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Big Blood Bristy.
Oh, chill.
So you know Bloods.
Hey.
But we ain't spreading that.
No mouse.
Nah. We not gang affiliated out here. Mm-hmm. But I want to compliment you guys, man. You guys are really good at what you do, man. The fitness podcast is amazing.
I love that, bro. And I got to give y'all flowers, too. I mean, first of all, happy that we could finally get a chance to reunite.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, we done changed a couple of locations, but the love is still the love. You know, I'm glad to see.
Ain't shit changed but the address.
You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to see these homies is doing well, looking good, and moving all the way that they moving, too, right?
Facts, man. I'm just happy to be able to continue to have this conversation, man. Like, y'all inspired me. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
On some real shit to if I would have done the shit that y'all doing now years ago, I can only imagine where I would be now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to be able to see that is like, man, y'all keep me working. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep me motivated.
That's love.
This man keep stepping on my swag. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, I gotta step out because he done stepped out.
I would never.
You know what I'm saying?
He said I would never.
I would never.
I think I forgot about that LePard James either. I was
You know what
like,
I'm
yo,
saying?
I got
I'm
the AKs is in the tuck. I was like, all right, they gonna get me now.
I'm also known as a lot of things for real.
There was a lot. There was a lot of slashes. I was like, all right, I got to get my slashes right. I was in the house. I was practicing them shits. You know, I had to get right.
So you got some slashes right now?
You know, they was in the tuck, man. I don't know if we wanted to jump off.
Oh, okay. I thought you was gonna get into it right now. Before we get into the pod, though, how was you guys' week? Like, I'm gonna start with KR.
Man, my week has been great, man. Just because I've taken on some more clients. So anytime I get a chance to get that movement in, so I'm taking on a yoga client, some strength and conditioning people that I've been training to in Brooklyn. So
You got some shit going on too on Tuesdays, right? Yeah.
Tuesdays, man, we got the roll up and roll out. So come kick it with me in Bushwick actually at Bread and Butter from 7 to 8. You know what I mean? We could roll a little something, but we also gonna roll these muscles too at the same damn time.
Okay.
Double entendre.
I like that's tight.
That's what he's going for, man.
How about you, Brother Tone?
Man, I'm feeling pretty good. You know, all things considered, summer was a little rocky, but, you know, I'm still here, still moving around. And anytime I get to get up with, you know, my brothers in a situation where we get to create, I can't complain on that.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming here on a broken leg. That's like,
Yo,
you know what I mean?
here, man.
I didn't know it was that severe still, like type shit. My son's still on some crutches.
But you know why I did it?
What?
Off the
Off the strength.
See?
Oh,
You see?
I like how you tagged that in.
It was making it happen.
That was really good.
I'm here.
Okay, I see how you doing it. Maybe you should have been a rapper
See, that's
for real.
the part right there.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
Off the strength. I feel like you should have been a rapper for real. Like
Came
for real.
out with the corner 3 on him.
Cause you be coming up with some shits. You know what I mean?
I don't think
You write well. You speak well.
Thank you.
You got good vocabulary.
Appreciate it.
Right?
Oh yeah, I heard you pulling the words.
Oh yeah,
out,
he
too.
pulls words out.
Yeah, I mean,
What's the word of the week this week?
The word of the week?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Come on. I got you.
The word of the week is pulchritudinous.
Ooh.
You got me on that one, fam. I need it.
Can I get it in a sentence?
I'm going to get a phone a friend.
Yeah. Facts. I can use it in a sentence. Absolutely.
My man.
I feel pulchritudinous every day.
Wow. Does
Now,
that
you
mean
still
happy?
might not know what it means.
Is it happy?
No, it's just a big word. It just means beautiful.
Oh.
I'm here for that.
It just means beautiful.
I appreciate
Pulchritudinous.
that.
You just look shit up just like, yo, like what other words
I
in
already
beautiful?
told you. I don't look it up. I already told you what
This
happened.
shit just come along.
No, I get an email from like Word Genius.
Oh,
They
okay.
send me a word of the day.
Oh.
I don't know how it started, but it happened.
It's happened.
So I would just look at it like, I like words. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to always expand this. So every now and again, if a word sticks out to me in particular, I just write it down in my notes. I got like a note of like 35 words plus. I just look over every now and again.
Understood.
So when you ask me a word a week, I could just say.
You could just say that.
This type shit.
I feel like I said like your little niche. What's one of y'all little niches that y'all be just doing?
Man, I'm about to go home and sign up for Word of the Week right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was like, that's some fly shit that you just did. I come into the next meeting that I'm coming in, it's like I'm feeling real poker-tuitous right now. What's up? I don't even know how to throw that in there. I'm not confident on the pronunciation of that, but I can't wait to use it. I just got blessed with the knowledge, man. Just on some kicking it and just hanging out with everybody. Man, I really right now used to be on that bike life shit all the time, but now it's just we pull up, I kick it in the park whenever I get to get up with everybody. We just did that Governor's Island this weekend, so just being outside with the folk, man, touching the people.
Yeah. How about you, Cal? Like you got some little shit that people that would probably not know about you.
Not know about me that I really tap into. I'm quite bougie with my coffee. You know what I'm saying?
No Starbucks for you.
Nah, I ain't doing the Starbucks.
Real
You can miss
bougie
me with
niggas
that.
with like that love coffee never go to Starbucks.
I would
Yeah.
never.
I'm
because
on
it's
the same
burnt.
team.
Yeah, you on the same team?
Shout out to A-Frame downstairs. That's my homie.
Okay.
Yeah, man, we gotta give him that,
I
give him
would
that love.
never go to Starbucks.
So what like where you get your coffees from?
Man, so at the crib, I got my old cold brew. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I got my beans. They all ground up.
You ground your
So
beans.
I make my own shit in the crib. But if I step out,
That's a bougie nigga.
you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A cortado from time to time, you know what I mean?
I don't even know what that is. And I used to be a barista.
I'm not familiar.
Now,
I-
see, I wouldn't judge until you said the last part, bro.
What?
You say you a barista? You ain't have it?
Yeah. So because I was a barista at Starbucks.
Yeah, they had different names. They had a bunch of different names.
They
for
was
shit.
making up shit in there.
Yeah, so like I feel like, you know what I mean, I was only asked to be making like macchiatos and shit like that. I didn't know about what you just said.
A cortado.
A cortado. What's that again?
So it just refers to the amount of milk that you put in there. So it's almost like a quarter of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, see.
Fine
So
gentleman.
they give you like a little small cups. You see niggas with the little
Yo,
small ass
yeah.
coffee
I
cup.
seen that. Okay.
Cortado right there.
Yeah, see, now that's different.
You ain't had no.
I didn't have I didn't have a cortado moment. And
Call that shit
that's-
a dopio on the Starbucks.
in Starbucks. You know
Yeah.
what? Yes. Because they put it in that little mini cup that we give dogs when they come through. Because there's also got some shit that you give dogs.
Puppuccino.
Like, yeah, puppuccino or whatever. Like, no, for real.
That was
Put-
the thing?
Yeah.
It's a real thing.
You put whipped cream in there and
Oh shit.
yeah, it's real.
little
It's weird.
puppuccino.
It's weird shit. It's weird shit.
It's crazy.
I wanted to touch on a few topics. I know you guys are like on health and wellness, so like I guess we could like this is kind of like similar to it. The mandate of the vaccinations.
Oh, you in the thick of it, huh?
I feel like I made it light though for y'all, right?
Nah, of course.
I feel like I
I'm
made it
man.
light. You know what I mean? We got some shit burning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Good
It's
vibe.
not weed, but
Yeah. That's the roll up and roll out is later in the day.
yeah, for sure.
Sure. 7
but-
p.m. Bread and butter.
Every Tuesday.
He's right back, right on that plug, man.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So the mandate for the vaccinations, I mean, I feel like anytime you start to infringe on somebody's civil liberties, to be honest with you, I'm always get a little rough around the edges.
Yeah.
You know, because you give that power away, you never really get a chance to take that back after we need that control, right?
Yeah.
Because we throw it out there for the sake of you being safe. And it's like, yo, for safety, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. But then after all of the scary shit is done, they still going to have that same power. So I've seen this story a little bit too many times. I feel a way about, again, infringements on my civil liberties. I think everybody should be healthy and do whatever you think is going to be best for you.
For you,
'Cause That's
exactly.
probably an individual situation.
Yeah.
I mean, call me crazy, but like, I'm content with just not going places. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like I can keep it in the crib. I got a little backyard, got the grill on deck. Like, fam, I don't have to go out, but I feel like I'm cool with it until you tell me what I can't do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my mother don't tell me what I can't do.
Yeah.
I'd be damned if a nigga say, yo, you can't do this, you can't do that. So I feel like it then just makes it easier for me to decide how I'm going to move. You know what I'm saying? You got to be more strategic about it. Like, well, I can't go there no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gave up the party scene a minute ago. Like, I used to love a good crowd. Now I don't even like folks.
I feel like
that
you
no
like
more.
parties. I feel like you look like you like parties. You
If
can't-
I'm gonna be in a VIP section, you
Yeah,
know what I'm
okay,
saying?
okay.
If I'm gonna be isolated,
oh,
you know
so
what I
he
mean?
a booze. He
He
real
gotta
booze.
be on the VIP.
Yeah, he gotta be in VIP. Real booze
I ain't
shit.
really trying to rub shoulders with folks
Yeah,
no
nah, for
more,
sure
you know what
not.
I'm
Definitely
saying?
not at festivals. 1,000%.
Yeah, so it's
for sure.
like, in all honesty, like what you really missing? Like when I go back and think about all the shit I went through this summer that I had to prepay for, because I'm motherfuckers selling tickets in advance.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I got there, I'm like, damn. So when is it gonna start?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
niggas be late.
or not even that, but it just don't feel the same as like how parties used to. So it's like, yo, I ain't even really missing nothing. Like, what's up?
Yeah.
You know?
Bari, I know you like recently made the decision that you would like get vaccinated.
Yeah.
Like, what made you like come to that conclusion?
Just constant talks about it with my fam, for real.
Okay.
You know what I mean? My aunt is vaxxed, and she been on me about it. My grandmother is vaxxed. I was gonna get the vax originally because I live with my grandmother, for real. You know what I'm saying? So before she got vaxxed, I was like, I'm outside. I could easily contract this shit. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be the one to cause her demise, for real. You know what I mean? So I was like, I can't have it on my conscience. So I was gonna get vaxxed. Like, I had made a decision like months ago that eventually I would get it, for real. I'm not against getting it.
Yeah.
But, I just have my natural apprehensions to it, for real. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I was going to get it at some point. And so I'm going to get it soon. And plus, I'm going to a festival, and they mandating you get vaxxed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, I have no problem getting it, but now I'm getting it for sure. 'Cause I don't want to miss that festival.
Man, Cass was making it real hard for you to get money out here. They was making it hard for
Yeah.
you to move around a little bit. You know, my hot boy summer is one leg hot boy summer, so I couldn't take another strike against me.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean? I
yeah.
still need to be able to dip in and dip out to certain places, man.
Yeah. I mean, I was reading something like they had like a anti-vax rally. So I was watching that, and I don't fucks with that. That's just because it's like a lot of Trump supporters, you know what I mean, that's out
Different
there.
type of
I
mix.
just feel like David is there in the anti-vax.
Exactly. Like, anti-vaxxers are weird people, period. But, like, however, I don't like the fact, I'm with you and I'm with you as well, I don't like the fact that you mandating me to take this thing. You know what I mean? And then you're stopping, like, whatever I want to do. Like, if I understand, like, yo, show proof that you got tested this week, right? Or whatever. You know what I mean? 72 hours before you come to this place. I mean, obviously you have to, like, strategically think about it more. But
that just becomes, I feel like that becomes inconvenient.
it does,
You know what I
1,000%.
mean?
1,000%.
And of course, safety should be first. But
For
like,
sure.
you telling me like, yo, I gotta go find a COVID truck, get this test just to go out to eat. You get what I'm saying? Or to go to a restaurant.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, like, fam, the niggas that's checking these is like, this nigga got paid to serve you food, to take your order. Now you telling me they gotta look at your vax card, they gotta
Yeah.
look at your ID, they gotta look at this, they gotta look at that, they gotta know if it's fake, they gotta
They
know
doing
if
extra
it's
shit.
real. Like, you putting them through a training for this?
Yeah.
Like, how does this work? You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? Like, just for a meal?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm straight, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's really not worth it at the end of the day to even just go outside. Shit, I don't even need to be having an excuse to spend more money than I need to. You know what I mean? But I don't like you said, I don't like the fact that I'm feeling like I'm being forced to do something and you telling me I can't be here. Like the other day, last week, we went to Ross, right? And there's nobody sitting down inside. That's like when Tuesday is like when we record, right? After the pod, we usually go out, get something to eat, chill, vibe. We fucking went to Ross, one of our spots, and it's like, there's nobody inside. And it's like, do you have your vaccination card? You know what I mean? That's when it was mandated. And I'm like, this is bullshit. You know what I mean? They got seats outside, but they got to seat other people. And I'm like, yo, if anything, one of you niggas probably got COVID and shit like that, if anything. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're vaxxed, because you could still get that shit. And you could still spread it. So it doesn't make sense on mandating something. If somebody wants to get that shit, let them get it. If somebody don't want to get it, then that's their prerogative as well.
Yeah, man. And the thing I want to make or see more people make efforts to do is really talk about the shit that will keep you away from the stuff that's actually killing people with this shit.
Right.
Like, on the real, the people with comorbidities and comortalities are the people that die first by everything that's going on with COVID. It just so happens our communities are the places with these comorbidities and comortalities. So
Explain that words.
So the things that will bring you closer to death or the things that will diminish your life just in return, like high blood pressure, like diabetes, like any of those things that we just hear in our community is just be like, oh, okay, that's just such and such. You got that. Those are the people that was getting this and it was taking you out the game.
1,000.
Right? the prevention side is really stopping you from getting all the rest of the stuff. Like in my family, I would, if I was going by inheritance, what I'm going to get, it wasn't never going to be a check. It's probably going to be diabetes, some shit like that. It wasn't going to be like somebody's going to leave me something in their will. It's going to be like, oh, okay, I got a house over here and doing whatever.
Here
gonna be
goes
like,
hypertension.
Yeah, here you go. Hey, man, we've been passing this down for generations, right?
There's your high blood pressure, brother.
Why don't we break that fucking cycle?
1,000.
Take care of your own shit. Like, how you moving? What are you eating just on the regular to prevent, like, when you do get sick, your body's not gonna fall all the way apart. Like, if you could do more stuff like that, we don't have to worry about everybody policing us.
I completely agree. I think because I was speaking to my father about that, just catching COVID. God forbid, I haven't caught it yet. I hope to never catch it. But like, I feel like it was because I kept myself like active and I also ate right. That's how I felt. Through even if I probably did get sick, I probably wouldn't like go through those motions like everybody else is doing. So I agree with you. I feel like it starts with us, but I feel like that's more work on like the black community side, where it's like guys like yourselves probably hosting classes and stuff like that just to inform people, because a lot of people don't even know that shit either.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
We try to make it not like, this grandiose or like some shit that only like rich people can have.
Yeah.
You can make a decision and you can make a vote every time you go to the restaurant, you go to the store, you picking up your groceries or whatever. It's like, yo, get more stuff that's gonna make you actually feel good after you eat it. Yeah. Like, make some allotments for the stuff that tastes good. Don't get me wrong. It's like, we not about celibacy in any way on this Off the Strength podcast.
Yeah.
We indulge, but then you also got to be responsible for the rest of your life, man. And if you do that and you make more like decisions that walk in that direction, you tend to not just have a better like existence, but it's also something that is contagious for all your people. Everybody want to be around that.
When did you guys notice that was the necessary thing for you guys to do, like take care of your bodies type shit?
Man, I would say that was early on, in the sense of I would say high school is when it really hit me.
Okay.
Right? High school, I'm playing basketball, I'm playing football, I'm active, and I go to the doctor. The doctor's like, yo, you got high blood pressure. He was like, yo, if you keep eating the way you eating, you're going to have to get on some pills. My dad was like, yo, don't get on them pills. It ain't going to make your dick work. I was like, whoa.
Sound fatherly advice.
right.
That's
And you know what? That's all he had. That's all he had to hear.
That's all
he had to fucking hear. Nah,
but you gotta think. So, I grew up in Baltimore. That's where I'm from. So every day after school, I'm getting a chicken box full of wings and fries.
We all was.
Ketchup,
Yeah,
you know
that was
what I'm
regular
saying?
shit. Yeah.
Arizona to wash
Yeah.
it down, or like the Tropicana $2
Arizona, some shit like
whatever.
that.
But
Half.
I'm like, yo, I can't keep doing this. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm start getting salads, you know what I'm saying? Start eating healthy, and I noticed the change in my energy levels.
Yeah.
So it was just like, damn, I'm not sluggish no more. You eat that shit, you get the itis. Niggas think that's like supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Like, nah. You're not supposed to get the itis.
Yeah.
The itis is like,
Who's supposed to get energy?
yo, the itis is like, yo, you didn't give us nothing that your body can break down. So we gonna shut down right now
Yeah.
in hopes that when you wake up, you're gonna give me something I can use.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's literally what it means. So I'm thinking like, yo, every time I ate a salad, I ain't never feel like that.
Yeah.
And then it kind of expanded my palate, because like, I love moms to death, but moms was working. She wasn't cooking that much. You get what I'm saying? She cooking the spaghetti or the pork chop or something. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta get something healthier and expose her to it as well. But I think after that, getting to college and studying this shit and just kind of expanding my palate, like you go to college and you see motherfuckers from all over the place, and it's like, yo, what's that you eating right there? Like, I remember the first time one of my Haitian homies bought some purple, I forgot what it was, bro. It was purple. I ain't never seen no purple shit like that in my life. I'm like, yo, fam, what's that?
It wasn't the weed. It wasn't weed. Though.
Yeah, no
No,
hairs and shit.
it wasn't weed. It was legit some food that he had at the time. But I was just like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And asking questions and like, yo, let me try that. Let me see what this is like. And I feel like a lot of times niggas get content with liking shit that they just know. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, I know this gonna be slapping. I'ma just get this.
Yeah.
I'ma get that. It's like, fam, you know what that shit tastes like. Try something different. You
Yeah.
give a nigga a vegetable, he gonna think, and he's
Yeah.
gonna throw up or some
Yeah.
shit. Like, fam, you don't eat vegetables? Like,
Yeah,
you're
that's
an
crazy.
adult.
It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Eat a vegetable.
Yeah.
Cook that shit.
Yeah.
Saute it. Put
Yeah.
some salt on it. Put a
Yeah.
little sauce on it. You know what I mean?
I feel like a lot of niggas don't even like do that shit either, because they think they can't season veggies the way you probably season meat too.
Which is crazy.
I'm be real with you though, fam. I don't know how y'all came up. I can't tell you that mom's was the wizard when it came to cooking certain
I
vegetables.
just told you my mother ain't cooked no damn
Yeah.
vegetables. I
Yeah.
had to go out and get it. I had
Bro,
to outsource.
I thought I hated Brussels sprouts my whole life. It's just that she wasn't really bringing the heat when it came to Brussels sprouts. She wasn't holding down at all.
She wasn't doing it for you.
I was like, yo, this
She
is a whole
wasn't doing
different vegetable right now. I was like, wait a minute. What else have I been lied about?
You know what's crazy? Like, what's funny about that? I hated mushrooms my whole life.
See?
Until I went vegan. And I did it myself. And I was like, this is fantastic.
It's a whole
I eat
different game.
Whole different game. I eat every single fucking type of mushrooms, too.
Right.
The way you season that bitch is a whole difference on the taste of everything.
But it's a variety. You
Yeah.
got the portobello. You
Yeah.
got the
Trumpets.
all types of stuff.
Bad shit.
But like people content with going to a deli
Yeah.
and getting a roll, you know, and then they be specific with it. Yo, give me mayonnaise, ketchup. Yo, easy on this. And they think lettuce and tomatoes is vegetables. I promise you.
And tomatoes not a vegetable.
Come on, bro.
I promise you that's not a vegetable you eat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's like, yo, I got lettuce and tomato on it. Fam,
Salt, pepper, vinegar.
that's
bro.
not a
How we
vegetable.
do it.
I promise you.
Salt,
Facts.
salt and pepper vinegar though is
Right
the
in there.
is,
Garnish.
but that's you got to get that. That's hood nigga shit. You gotta
real,
get the
though.
salt pepper
Gotta
vinegar.
get
It's
Every
there.
time.
Yeah,
It's
you gotta get
official.
it.
That's what makes it taste
Vinegar
better.
good for you too, low key. You know, that's
See,
the way
that's the logic.
it's the way they doing
That's
it.
the
It's a
logic.
logic to the science. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if I'm gonna do a fucking ham sandwich, let me get some salt pepper.
pepper vinegar.
I mean, you gotta stay away from the swan, but that's your prerogative. The vinegar is gonna offset that swan flavor. You feel what I'm saying? Somehow, some way. You know what I mean? What about you though? When did you like notice I gotta change my lifestyle type of shit on eating?
Yeah, so that I'd say it wasn't in high school. It was just after high school. I'm gonna be straight up. I was just getting into college, and I was like, "Yo, I ain't playing football no more. This ain't gonna cut it. I can't be like eating like reckless and all the rest of that stuff. I ain't really moving around the same way." So my first year, you know how everybody like break out in high school. I don't know if you keep up with any of the people that was like super cool that first year after. Y'all still get up?
Nah, I hate those
Summertime. Some people it was dead for them. But like I had a core group of like maybe like 5-6 people that had like barbecues and all the rest of that stuff. So I pulled up one day to a barbecue in the summertime. He's like, "Yo, who is this cat?" He looked completely different because I went away and I was just like, "Yo, I'm working out every day. It
Oh,
don't
shit,
even matter.
yeah.
I'm just gonna keep making this happen." And then from there, I actually started learning about what was going on, and changed my major in school. Came across brothers like this over here, and this is what we've been doing for. I mean, damn, this been going on for like 15 years now on my side.
God damn. So y'all met in college?
I was in grad school.
I was in undergrad.
You
Yeah.
got to tell them the story.
We met at a 420 party. You know? One of our homegirls, her birthday actually on 420.
Shout out to Tones.
Shout out to Tanya. Yeah, she was there and he was there. He was like the only other black dude there. I'm like, who is this nigga
damn.
over
I
here,
love it when
man?
that happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I'm supposed to be
Yeah.
the only one here. Who is this
He
guy?
wasn't loving it. He was really coming in
you
with
was
the hate.
hating.
Yeah, yeah.
I was
he
coming
was
in with the hate.
hating.
Yeah, because he was trying to fuck.
Oh, yo,
Nah,
I ain't gonna put that one out there.
Oh, I thought you
like,
trying
I'm in the
to
mix.
fuck. I thought you trying to fuck. He's trying to fuck all the whiteys.
I thought it too,
right
though. I
there.
ain't gonna lie. I thought
Anybody
that
who was
too.
in the room was
All the
on
whiteys.
hate.
No, they was actually Caribbean.
Oh, that was Caribbean.
So Tons is from Trinidad and Tobago. You had homie from Grenada in there, but nonetheless, he was high as fuck. I'm high. This nigga, I'm like, yo, I got this joint. You trying to hit it? He was like, nah, I had a muffin. I was like, this nigga had a muffin
What?
with weed in it. I'm like, yo, this
Oh.
nigga's
Oh,
wildin'.
with weed in it.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, wait, what? How that correlate?
He was like, nah, I just had this muffin,
that
yo.
shit
I'm
was not
I'm
playing.
high
Nah,
right
yeah.
now. I'm like, this nigga ain't high.
No,
with
no, edibles don't play.
Nah,
I learned later.
Oh yeah.
Later on, he gave me one, after we became cool and shit. But we just realized we did the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's rare when you come across somebody be like, oh shit, you do what I do?
Yeah.
Bet.
Yeah.
And it was nothing after.
Isn't it crazy how you meet somebody like outside of like your school, like high school, middle school, whatever, and then you just like fuck with this person, like you knew this nigga for like ever type shit?
Yo, I started seeing this, bro. I went on campus, never seen this man before.
Right.
Like, we went to this one party, I started seeing this man every day. It was
That's
like-
crazy.
I was
That's-
like, fam, I didn't even know you was in this class. Look across the room.
Spot the afro. Like, that's that nigga.
Nah,
See
yo.
see the afro? Like, this nigga Tone. You know what I mean? So, yeah, after that, it literally just kind of formed and grew from there. Like, we've been plotting for forever on just like how to get to it. You get what I mean? And
Pretty much doing this, to be honest with you.
yeah, sitting down, having conversation like this, talking about wellness. So eventually it was like, you know what? He was like, yo, let's get to podding. I'm like, Nah. I'm like, nah, that
Why
ain't
was you
it.
Why was you resistant to it?
Because that's not something I ever saw myself doing, you know. But when you unpack like this conversation that we're having, it's a wellness conversation.
Yeah.
I realize everywhere I go, I'm having a wellness conversation. Like niggas is looking at me different, like, cause they never know what I do. You know what I'm saying? They see what I got on, like, yo, what you do, yo? I'll be like, what's up, man? Like, we really want to know, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I do a lot of different things, like, and that starts the wellness conversation. But in all honesty, I think that's the meat and potatoes, so to speak, of like, people need to hear somebody that looks like them, that they fuck with, to have a real message.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I was drinking Arizona iced teas for the longest, till a nigga I knew was like, yo, why you drinking that?
Kill your sperm.
You know how much sugar in that shit and I'm like, for real? He was like, yeah.
Yeah.
After that, I never had one.
Yeah.
But that's all it took.
That's
was
all it took,
for
yeah.
somebody to pull my card on it. Right. And I feel like a lot of times, like, people just don't have that person that pull a card, like, yo, stop eating that shit, yo. What's wrong with you? You know what I mean? Or
'Cause
you know what's in that?
People nowadays kind of feel attacked when you do some shit like that. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
like, yo, why you judging me, son? Like, you know what I mean? Especially if it comes from your mans.
Whew. But if I genuinely care for you as a person, and I
Right.
don't tell you that,
Yeah.
then that's problematic.
I agree. I completely agree
You
with
know,
you. I
like
completely agree.
if I don't have my best interest for myself and you, then it's like, why are we even kicking it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want you to be here. I want you to put the bullshit down and at least know what I know. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? If I got knowledge, I ain't just gonna hold it and be like, you know what? I ain't gonna tell this nigga.
And you know what the fucked up part is? The people who be the closest, at least in my journey through this whole thing, have the hardest time hearing that shit.
Yeah.
Like, dead ass, we were working for a company that people were paying top dollar to hear what we had to say about this very topic, but I couldn't get the people legitimately in my family to listen to me. I'd be like, yo, I'm just trying to get you to move. That's like, I want to move my home base first up. Like, yo, we
Yeah.
can all get here. Let's do X, Y, and Z. The hardest time reaching to them. But at the same time, I could go and talk to anybody that like legitimately is getting to what we would call a bag. You know, they working on Wall Street. They got their own company. They're doing all the rest of these. These are people with money to invest in somebody that knows more than them to tell them how to do something. And they're listening to me every single day. So that was always like a little bit of a mind fuck. You know what I mean? They put you in a position, be like, damn, man, I just want to get my people to hear me.
They ain't fucking with that. They ain't hearing that
Can't
shit.
bring it back.
Crazy.
That's bad.
Like,
They looking at you like this nigga think he better than me for real. You know what
It
I'm
wasn't
saying?
even on that. I just want to save everybody. Bring them all
Outta here
home.
with your health, nigga.
Yeah, right? That's exactly how it went.
it's crazy. This literally how it be. This nigga think he know something.
Yeah, for real.
I do. I'm trying to help.
If you would listen.
I went to school for this.
No, I'm telling you, I know
Literally
this.
went to
I know
school
this.
for just this one topic. I don't know
Yeah.
everything, but
Yeah.
this one area,
Yeah.
like, that shit is locked.
So, but in school, did it teach you like, yo, like eating certain things will fuck you up, basically, or like, but did y'all just have to like learn that through like experience, maybe, or some bullshit?
I did sports nutrition, so I was really primarily most of the stuff that we was both working were for and towards was to work with top end athletes. Right? Here's the fuel that you put in your body. We ain't even gonna call it food right now. This is the fuel that you put in before. This is the fuel that you put in during. This is what you put in after, and this is how you make this performance engine work at its best. Right?
Yeah.
So that was the primary function of anything that I did in nutrition on that side. After that, it was really, okay, now let me take that side. Okay, I can see what these little chemicals break down into. How does that translate to all the food that I know? Right? Oh, okay, wait, hold on. Let me go through the fridge in the house. Oh, damn, we don't got none of this. Oh, we got so much.
So much of bull.
Everything that we got is carbs on this side.
Yeah.
All right, I got to start to cut some of this out. Start to get rid of this. Once you know better, you have to do better, right?
Got to.
So I started seeing that, and that kind of is what, shaped how I approached it going forward. Yeah.
It's strong discipline in that, for real. You know what I mean? I think that's like also like what stops people from like doing things outside of what they know. You know what I mean? Because like a lot of people tell me like, I wish I could be vegan or whatever like that or blah, 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 but I don't have the discipline. Well, that's something you got to work out from yourself. If you know the vibes, like you said, know better, do better. If you know the vibes, then work that out. You know what I mean? And I'm saying like, yo, don't jump into veganism. Just eat shit in moderation. You know what I mean? If you want to eat a burger and shit like that, that's on you. But like maybe once a month might work out, if not at all. And then once you realize like, yo, I actually don't even need a burger. You know what I mean? And there's mad other shit substitutes for that shit too.
Yeah, man. A lot of people get tripped up on the perfection aspect of it.
Yeah.
You know, they think that I'm gonna be healthy tomorrow. I gotta do everything. Every decision from here on out is gonna be the healthiest decision I make. It's like, yo, fam, I'm a regular ass person too.
Yeah.
Like, I can't let my whole life be dictated by this one thing, or I'm gonna miss out on the shit that might make me happy. Or it might be some fly stuff that I gotta try that, like, yo,
1,000.
I don't even know where I'm at. I don't know where crazy ass Dave is gonna get me, but you know, he got the hot honey out. I gotta try something with the hot honey. You know, I might have to grab something. see what it's about.
For sure.
But I don't want to limit myself in life. I also don't want to put my comparison to something that's like unrealistic. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to be on the cover of Sports Illustrated, no shit like that right now. So I'm fuck up from now and then.
Well, not right now, but soon though, you saying?
I'm gonna have some forgiveness for it along the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that because I'm going to Chicago this week.
Come on now.
And you know I'm vegan, but I'm definitely gonna try that Chicago pizza.
Yeah,
Come
deep
on, man.
dish.
I gotta try the
That's
deep
a
dish.
real situation.
Yeah, it's a real thing. I was like, I can't go to Chicago and not try this pizza. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
I've never been to Chicago. 1, 2, I never had a Chicago style pizza. I gotta try it from like two of those most famous places. I don't know the fucking name, but I know when I get there, I hear about it.
That's wild.
No, it's litty.
Yeah, my man actually owns one of those spots. So,
Oh, shit.
Lou Malnati. Will Malnati, I used to train him out in the
Oh,
city.
so like, it's okay. You know some Italians.
Listen, man.
You know some mobsters.
We was doing some things, man. Imports and exports. We wasn't really talking about it. you know?
Imports and
We
exports.
was,
No.
you know, one hand washes the other kind of thing. I'm good in a
Okay.
couple cities. That's all.
You was
I'm
in
saying.
the Windy City with it.
Okay.
In the Windy City, you know, we was with it. Yeah.
Oh, you been in Chicago?
Been to Chicago. Went out there with my big brother Kurt Work, who's also, you know his
Shout out to
his
Kurt
body.
Work.
You know what he's doing out there. That's his hometown. And yeah, I got to kick it out there with like I got some real people out there, man.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to going to Chicago like real bad. You know what I mean? I'm trying to step away from New York just to see what it is. You know what I mean? What else is out there? You know what I mean? On the metropolitan side type shit. Because I feel like if I moved anywhere, it has to be to like a place that's like a city vibe. You know what I mean? Not saying I would move to Chicago, of course not. But
It get a little too real for me in the winter, bro.
yeah,
be honest with
it's
you.
like brick. You went in the winter.
I went in the summer for the taste of Chicago, but I came back through. I've been a few times. Came back through when it was
Been
like,
a few times. Man had a good time over there in
So,
Chicago.
yo, you know, listen, we was moving. we had I got some fun people over there, man.
Some fun people,
fun
okay?
people.
Yeah.
You heard that, Bar? You heard that?
Fun people.
Some
Fun
fun
people.
people.
Some fun
Fun
people.
people.
We gonna leave that at that.
Yeah,
huh?
facts.
Just gonna leave it right
No,
there.
I understand. We
They
ain't
call
gonna-
it the Windy City for a reason.
We ain't gonna dive deep into it. So how did you guys like meet Corey?
Brother Corey came through. So I was about to open up a gym. This is, I want to say, at least like 3-4 years ago, maybe. I was gonna open up my first brick and mortar space. Before I went to open up my first brick and mortar space, I wanted to learn how to do group exercise. So I was talking about how I work with primarily athletes and like, you know, one-on-one kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't really know too much about group X and group fitness, and that's a whole different animal. Like everybody looks at it, not everybody does the same thing. Like, it's starting to get a little bit more popular for people to do both now, but it used to just be, okay, that's the group set, here's the trainers, here's your ATs, here's whoever else in that sports medicine umbrella, right? So I took a job at a spot, Orange Theory, to learn that environment. You know, I didn't really, you got to kind of perform a group fitness class. At least the best people really perform it. You know, you got to be up, the energy's going, you got to have the music bumping, you got to be able to move the crowd realistically. So that's not the environment that I came from. I went over there, started studying a little bit, got hired, and immediately Corey's like, yo, why are you really taking this job, bro? I'm looking at your resume, like, what's going on? He's like, what's up? I was like, yo, straight up, I'm only here for a couple months. I wanted to learn the business. I'm about to open up my own shit.
Yeah.
What's up? Like, you down? As soon as it was time to open up the store, he jumped over to my spot. We ended up hiring a few of the trainers over in there, and, you know, we started bubbling from then.
Oh
Started
shit!
kicking it off of that.
So you guys had the whole setup, and you guys had somebody else too. Can't remember his name.
The homie TB, Troy Brooks.
Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah.
how y'all met too. Do that?
Troy came through to the space that I was at, and we was hosting these classes. I mean, fitness in New York City, there's not a lot of people that's moving at a certain level. That world is very small. Once you get past like the first couple check marks and you start to see the same people, it's like, oh, you an ambassador over here, or you working at this club, or you going over in this space. You know, you see a lot of the same people. It's a very small group. So I saw Troy at a few different things that I was at, because they send you like different random influencer shit. He came through to a event that we were hosting at our space, and I was like, yo, fam, you from, you know, all these different places? Yeah, man. Oh, I saw you he was working out with, I think it was Action Bronson on Vice at the time.
Oh shit!
And I was like,
Action
yo,
Bronson look good too now, right?
Yeah,
yo,
he does.
that
Definitely
brother,
lost some weight.
Fantastic.
gotta
Yeah.
give that brother his props because he put him on that path.
Oh,
So
wow.
it all coincided. I hit him up. He was looking for something else. We started talking, and I just try to build with whoever's really trying to move in that situation, man. I just talked to that brother. He just had his second son a week ago. He ain't even fully 7 days yet. Yeah.
God damn.
Shout out to my brother out there.
Ball, you had like a question for these guys that was based on relationship. You remember that one?
Relationships. Oh,
Yeah,
get
fact.
this.
Yeah. I wanted to tap in with this. I wanted to know what you guys think.
So I was having like a debate with my friend or whatever, and the conversation that came up, she was saying that people are only attracted to people who are wanted by others. You know what I mean? Like a woman wouldn't want K.R. Jones if mad other women didn't want K.R. Jones type shit. You know what I mean? So she was heavy on this like attraction. I'm like ugly, pretty type shit. I was like, I'll let y'all answer it first before I give my take. Just how you just feel about that thinking, that theory. Like, I'm not wanted if other people don't want me. I mean, somebody can be attracted to me if they don't see I'm like wanted by others.
I mean, I feel like it's a lot to unpack in the sense that like everybody has a different level of attraction, right? So like I would like to think I'm a handsome young gent, you know what I mean? But
Great bid.
But before I had my locks, like it was just like, oh yeah, he's handsome. Then my hair grew. Now it's like I'm like this mythical creature to women of some sort. Like, yo, this nigga got locks, he got a beard, he got tattoos. I'm like checking all these boxes. Like my look is in right now.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Very trendy.
Yeah,
So
very trendy.
it's
Grills and shit. Got the grills.
It's cream of the crop at this point. 10 years ago, ain't nobody checking for me if I look the way I look right now. But it's just kind of like, yo, that's just kind of how it is.
Right.
So I think as far as people wanting people because other people want it, I mean, that's what people been conditioned to from Instagram and all this other shit. It's like, yo, oh, he got followers? Who's that? I want to see who that is.
That's real.
You know, I
real.
think, in all honesty, it's more of a energy level. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a difference when somebody walks in a room, you like, yo, who is that? Right. You know, like, that's the attraction level, so to speak. If you just getting sought after, that's just some hoe shit. It's like, yo, I only want him because he got hoes, or like, I only want her because I feel like I know she got a couple niggas online. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like.
But it is a vibe for a nigga to get a girl that other niggas want. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's like, yo, not me per se.
But at that same time, a nigga would jump through hoops to get that girl.
Right.
And then don't even want her no more after he have it. Because for every badass woman that's out there, it's a nigga tired of fucking her.
For sure.
Like, that's just the fact. Like.
So I gotta go back to my man calling himself a mythical creature on the same couch that we
That did happen.
You couldn't let it pass. You couldn't let it
That
pass.
did happen.
One day you too could step into it.
I do not condone that.
I mean?
But outside of
Yo, nigga, so straight fetish, like, yeah, like, you know what I mean?
that, I can't be in this
Yo.
conversation.
Get some locks. He had locks, I'm sure.
appreciate
I had locks. No, but after I cut my locks, though, I got more attract. I got like I got more women hitting my DMs. So I ain't know. I was like, damn, was I ugly having fucking locks on? Like, I felt like I was a good looking brother with the locks.
But was it a different type of woman though that was hitting you?
You know what? You potted.
Come on, now, talk to me.
Yeah, you potted.
Levels.
That's it. Yeah.
Levels to
You're
the
not,
game.
you're not getting the locks mommies no
Yeah,
more.
nah.
They don't want you.
Nah, yeah, you're right.
It's a different
Because I was
woman.
getting a holistic woman.
Right.
Right? Now I'm getting like kind of like
little tree
superficial, like, you know what I mean? Like they like, like they like, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It
The
wasn't
shoulders,
winning.
you saw the shoulders.
Gave him.
Yeah, the shoulders, they
You
like.
don't like that.
I don't need
don't-
that.
you
I like my woman wearing some onks and shit. You know what I mean? She got the onk vibe. She got her. She burning some Frank.
So
you know
do
what I mean?
do you feel like you are as attractive to those women now though? Like, do you feel like if you approach one of who
Those-
you
yeah.
talking about, Are they still gonna see?
Nah, they won't probably.
Really? You
Maybe
think
not,
so?
man. I mean, I got the rings and shit.
I
They
feel like
should know
what
the
KR
vibe.
Jones was saying. I think it's energy, bro. Like
I think that's it,
it's
man.
not. It's
Yeah.
not the lights. Like this is you already.
Yeah, it's me, but the locks helped. Though, you
it
feel what I'm
helped-
saying? It helped the vibe. It helped the essence
Right.
of like, oh, yo, this nigga is like a
Expedited the yeah, I mean,
exactly. And then I didn't even need to get a shape up for real. You
Yeah,
feel what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like
it was
I was
all-
on my like real rugged shit. Like, and I like that energy. You know what I mean?
right.
Bro, I think it definitely is a signal for people across the room to be like, oh, okay, we on the same type of shit. You in that crunchy granola vibe? It's like, where you at? What you on? What type of shit you on? You got some stones in your house?
Yo,
Like,
yeah,
where you
see,
at?
yeah.
It's like,
So,
you got some essential
Facts.
oils, don't you?
You got an instant on you right
Yeah.
now.
Girls with essential oils and stones in their crib got
See?
great areas.
Atmosphere.
Oh, atmosphere. Got a fantastic atmosphere. It be
They got great areas. He's the atmosphere. That's how easy. No, I gotta give you power on that one. That was
the balance on the
I was
atmosphere.
about to say the word.
Yeah,
but I thought about it.
That's
I was
why,
like,
that's why I
nah.
came in right there.
Yeah, atmosphere. I like that. But go ahead,
Great
carry on. My bad.
Yeah, man. I think you do you put out that energy, you attract it back, man. I think you walk in with confidence, pure, and
Yeah.
it's going to be your best accessory, like my man will tell you over on this side, man.
Yeah.
You know, everybody else, they got their own, most of the time, they got their own shit they fucked up over, they getting tripped up on, man. So they see you walking in and you don't look like you bothered by any of that shit. It's, oh, who is this mythical creature over here?
Yo, but I'm telling you, I
Might
promise
have
you,
to name
that's
the
the
pod
energy that comes across these days. It's like they just trying to figure, like, who the fuck is this? Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
And I think to your point earlier, to your question, the women that have been attracted to me that I've seen over the years like me because I'm not flashy, but I stand out. You get what I'm saying? Like, so when you walk into a room and you got niggas trying to get all the attention, like, 'cause that's really what it's about. Like, niggas I got all this jewelry, I got these new shoes, it's like, fam, nobody care about that but you.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
in all honesty.
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day, so when you come in and it's again that energy is different, then it's like, oh, okay, like what's up? Like I want to know what this dude is about, and that's when you get the eyes and all that other shit. You know?
Yeah, you low-key don't want to attract a woman too that like look for that type of nigga that be coming in the room looking for attention type shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to attract a woman that like, you know what I mean, that she looking for a nigga that, cause I ain't that. You know what I mean? Like she think a nigga is popping or whatever like that. I ain't that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just be honest. Even if I was, say if I was in a higher, like had a large substantial amount of some cash, right?
Serious coin on
Some
you.
cash on me.
They
Some
can see it.
Yeah, and they could probably see it, but I don't want you to be on me because you see that though. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I want you to be on me because it's the energy type shit. And niggas be thinking so quick with they shit. They look past that, and they probably be knowing. Oh, he look like he had a story.
I was just thinking back, man. It's like, damn, yeah. Now I live my full 20s, bro. I definitely did.
He said, "I live my life right here."
I live my full 20s, bro. Shout out to them for doing that.
Shout out to them
For doing that.
for doing that. It's crazy.
You gotta learn, man. You
I gotta hear your
Yeah,
2 cents
yeah.
on this, man.
atmosphere.
You know what I mean?
You got bless us with what's the LaPod James? You know what I'm saying? What's the verdict?
About this topic?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, yeah, I definitely disagree with my friend on that take because I was like, attraction is relative. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could be attracted to somebody. I could think she's the most gorgeous person in the world, and nobody's even looking for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about if you want it by others, and I'm all energy. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I could read you quickly. You know what I'm saying? Like, in just a few minutes for real. And I'm gonna know like if this is really like I want you around for real or I'm gonna just depart. You know what I'm saying? That's why like a lot of times like I don't even like it's hard for me to like really connect for real because I could just tell early this is not it.
This ain't the one.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not it's not the one. And I don't waste time. I'm not about wasting time.
See, but niggas ignore that type of thinking like I do. Like I'd be like, she ain't the one, but she fire.
She here right now.
She
Fire.
here. Yeah, now I understand
You
that
see what I'm
though.
saying?
I understand that.
Yeah.
That's some real man shit
That's
though. Like
yeah.
it's hard to like
Break that.
live with the thought that like I may have had that. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas want like if I could, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
Because you gonna see future like damn I could have had it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Just
niggas-
because you can don't mean you should.
Well, that's
what I'm
what
saying.
you Potter.
You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like not for nothing, a lot of people these days like try to buy they cool. right? So it's like, yo, I got this, I got that. You gotta respect me now. It's like, I don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like, you just look like you just blew a bag and you probably ain't got your crib don't match that way. You know what I'm saying? If I get back to your house, how your bathroom look?
Yeah. Oh,
know?
see, now you potty.
You know what I'm saying? Like, who you live with?
Yeah.
Moms.
Right? You got
Moms.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you get those type of priorities, of course, as you get older, that type of shit is developing. Like when I'm young, I definitely wasn't checking for no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But as you get older and you get to thinking like, man, all these niggas be out here trying to impress people that they don't even care
They
about.
don't care about,
At all.
That's
you know
real.
what I'm saying? So it's like, fam, I don't even get that type of energy. Like, I'm getting dressed because that's what I felt like putting on. I ain't leaving out the house looking crazy because I don't want to leave out the house looking crazy.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly.
You know, and I don't think it's any more to it than that, really.
I was about to say something. I feel like, nah.
I was just vibing, man.
Oh,
I was
okay.
like, wow, look at this brother's growth over here, man. It's
Oh, 'cause you know him
I
in, like,
definitely
wait.
met him in his 20s too.
Hey, man.
And he was
That
a
was
wild
back
boy.
when I had the
was
fake
gonna say,
name,
He's out here at
Fake
the same
name,
time.
fake ID. I was celebrating like 3 birthdays every year,
See,
man.
now that sounds more accurate. Now we starting to get to it. It's like, yo, look at his development.
Yeah.
That is not where we met.
Yeah. I had the stories and all that. Yo.
Love the growth.
When
Love
you
the
was,
growth.
when you was in your 20s, you was out here. You was out here too
I'm
crazy.
still in my 20s, actually.
He's barely holding on.
Are you still
barely.
in your 20s? I felt like when we
29,
spoke.
baby.
I felt like when we spoke. Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah, I'm be 30
Because I
in
know when
about
we
3
spoke,
weeks. So I'm
you had said
holding
some
on.
funny shit. You had said some funny shit when you sat down with us, and I was like, "This guy's a wild boy."
Oh yeah.
When you had,
when we went out to eat that
Yeah,
time?
and you had said some shit. I don't know if
I'm liable to say anything.
but I don't know. I don't know if I should say that here, but you had said some shit about like the. Nah, don't do it. Yeah, okay, no.
yeah. I don't even know what you're
No,
talking
no,
about.
Man, got
nah.
an image, man, to keep up. Dog.
Yeah. Who, me?
No, KR
Oh,
Jones.
KR.
Yeah, for sure.
expose
Okay,
Spiritual advisor.
No,
That
it wasn't
podcast.
exposed. It wasn't exposed, but it was funny as
And
hell.
it was hilarious.
It was hilarious because it wasn't offensive,
Yeah.
but it was funny. But it's wild though.
It sounds like Kyle being Kyle to me. That's pretty much how I
wild
know
we
this,
talking?
brother.
Give me a hint.
like expiration dates.
Expiration date.
Oh man,
Shelf life
shelf life.
of a certain
Yeah, I already know where you was going.
Shelf
I mean?
Oh, certain.
Certain
Shelf
individuals
lives.
of the opposite sex.
Yeah. I'm
yeah,
picking up what
okay,
you're
yeah.
putting down. That sounds like some shit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That sounds like it's very
Yeah, I ain't
on
gonna lie.
brand.
When you said that shit had me fucked
No,
up. But it was
hilarious.
funny. It was hilarious. But I get what you're saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, shelf life. Nah, fuck it. I ain't gonna go there, man. We can't go there.
Listen, man. Certain things do have an expiration date.
Oh yeah, for sure, most definitely.
You know, certain that expiration date could be the next morning. It could really just be that quick. It don't have to be that far out.
Yeah. But you like gathered that just through experience, or like that was just always your flavor.
I'm so lost again. I don't even.
I feel like, damn, you don't know the shelf life. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I've heard this brother say a bunch of wild shit.
Okay.
I've been known to
Like,
say some
The
wild shit.
shelf
And if
life.
If it's going in that direction, I kind of think I already understand. the
I
vibe.
don't want to say it. Fuck it.
And I would say if I'm putting myself in my best Kyle shoes right now to understand where he was at, there's a time and a place for everything. That probably was not that time nor that place. But if it was the right kind of time and place, you know, that quick whatever situation could have went
I
down.
don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna put it this way. I feel like Brother Tone was talking about, like, as you get older, especially being in New York and you on the dating scene, bro, like there's about 50 different types of people.
Facts.
Okay, there we go.
50.
You leaning towards it.
Yeah, it ain't really that different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You leaning towards it.
And you can understand somebody before they tell you their full story, so to speak. Like we talked about the women and what to look for. You get what I'm saying? Like once you unpack that, it's like, yeah, nah, I'm gonna have to pass on that. You know what I mean? This ain't free.
Yo.
You know what I mean? Like that's
On the Kendrick tip, that's what
on
you
the
was on?
Kendrick tip. You know what I'm saying? This ain't. And just because you want it don't mean you can get it. And that's the sad reality. And in all honesty, I realized that I didn't understand the other side of this until, again, I grew locks, until my hair got longer, until I got more attention, until you get a woman that just wants to fuck you and not even want to know who you are or know nothing about you. Just like,
That be making you feel some type of way on
yo,
that.
it's just like, damn, like
Damn.
that's it. Like, you don't even know how dope a nigga is. You just
Yeah.
want to fuck a nigga. Like, the shit is crazy. It's
Yeah.
like, I'm good on that. I'm going to spin off you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
You gotta tell them some of the elimination criteria that used to be
Oh, man.
in the echelon.
Oh,
you know,
man.
I don't mean to
I don't
derail.
like flats.
See,
You don't like flats?
his brother's got a different type
Like
of
shoes,
elimination
flat
criteria.
slippers.
You know the little joints women be
Yeah,
pulling out,
yeah,
that
like
be
the Tony-
rolling up, the
Yeah.
little potato looking shit.
I thought you about to talk the Tony and Birch flats, like, you know.
I
what
don't
mean?
like
They
them
go-
neither. You know what I'm saying? You
yeah.
could have
Two
chose
got
a better shoe choice.
yeah.
That shows
He
you
got
lazy. You know what I'm saying? Where's the creativity in that?
Yeah.
You hear how deep he got on
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
He called a chick lazy because she got flats. on.
Flats. Nah. She just trying to go to work. That's just it. She just trying to go
She
work.
got the
Her feet
heels
hurt.
in the bag.
Right?
You like, nah.
Why your feet hurt? What's up? You ain't
She
taking
working
care
all
of your
day.
feet?
She working all day.
Come on.
I told you, he's a wild boy. His elimination
You ain't
criteria is
taking care of your
crazy.
feet?
Yo,
That's not even the
take
worst.
care of your feet.
What's up?
Okay, so flats.
You know how dirty New York City streets
Nah,
is.
nah, for sure. Nah, for
And you
sure.
gonna put that in my bed?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
You know, yeah, they don't even wash their feet
Yeah,
before they
nah.
get on your bed. That's
That's
real.
what I'm saying.
that's
Nah,
real.
I ain't
That's
on
real.
that type of time.
No, I
Levels.
understand, respectfully.
Levels.
That's
Flats
it.
and what? That's it.
I mean, the list goes long, man. Honestly, like, I feel like as we get older, you think about older women. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't with the titty tattoos. You know what I'm talking about?
The titty tattoos.
You know
is
the old
crazy.
school. You know what I'm talking about.
What the fuck? like right here, like on the shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking.
Yeah, I know
about.
what you said.
Like the Eve B stings type of joints. Like,
No, that was fire for
you
her.
like that?
For
For
her
her.
and her
It worked
only.
for her,
Yeah,
yeah,
I ain't really seen nobody else execute on that level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
You talking about the name on this shit?
you got
Yeah.
other niggas' names on you.
Yeah.
Right. That's never a good idea.
I don't know Dante. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I ain't really
You
trying
see
to
that
kick it
shit,
with
then you be
Dante.
like, all right, I'm gonna
You know
need you
what I'm
to.
saying?
I'm gonna
You
need you to
can't
go.
suck a titty with Dante right next to you.
You know what you say to yourself
not
when that
gonna work.
happens? You be like, this has an expiration date.
Yeah, this is about what?
He's like, all right,
It's
yo,
Tuesday?
As soon as we
All right.
wrap this up,
Yeah,
About
this shit is
Thursday.
expired.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have that Jordan fade away.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
just go missing.
Yeah.
Nah, man, but in all honesty, I feel like for women, you got so many choices to dress. So when you come out the house and you not actually presenting yourself to the world and at your best capacity, it's like, hey, what you really doing here?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
What you really doing here is crazy.
But then I feel like, because I was talking about this a lot too. It's like how people like present themselves, right? I was talking to a friend one day and she saw somebody.
This man got a lot of friends.
No, I don't actually. She saw somebody that like she deemed that looked sloppy, and she made a judgment off top, right? And I was like, yo, like, what's up with you? Like, why you just attack shorty for real, like for no reason? And she was like, cause she. I was like, dog, that woman that you deemed that looked sloppy might have left that house feeling wild, comfortable, and confident. You know what I mean? It don't matter if her stomach was out, holding the slipper. She feel good about how she left the crib. So whenever because we all prejudge, it's human nature, right?
Yeah.
So whenever I've done it, I'll be like, nah, like why am I attacking somebody for no reason?
Of course.
You know what I mean? Like maybe that speaks more on me. I wish I had that amount of confidence to leave the house looking like whatever the fuck, knowing I will get judged. But who cares? You feel good? Leave the crib how you want, man. Ain't bothering me, dog.
of course. Look, it ain't no sweat off my back. It's just elimination criteria. It's like,
No, of course, for sure.
Yeah, like, you know what?
It's still your personal preference.
Yeah. I wouldn't do it.
No.
More power to you.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't want you to look crazy stepping out the house, especially with me. You understand what I'm saying? Like with me, because I present myself, even if I'm on some, like right now, I'm on some comfortable shit. I got New Balances on, bro. I like a dad.
You look great though.
I appreciate you.
It's a curated look, my man. I see it.
The color coordination, you see it?
Well, you know,
The gray,
what?
the gray, blue.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I had to do the YG 400 shit, you know what I mean? Respectfully. But anyway, and I appreciate your Tribe Called Quest shoes. I seen
Hey,
that.
man, we
I had
out
that.
He's a trainer coach.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's on brand.
he's gonna tap into some music too type shit. But anyway, point is, I don't want you to step out and then look crazy and then like have your shit just looking all lopsided and shit. But I also want you to like come with some confidence too. That's a like major thing for me. So even if you can't dress well, like wear it in your like vibes or like just like be confident in what you step out the crib with type shit. You know what I mean? But you can't step out the crib looking crazy. You know what I mean? Because for a long time I was never wearing sweats outside, like unless I was going to the gym. You know what I mean? But now you can make it look swaggy. You know what I mean? Just dress it up and then do whatever. But you wear it with confidence, and now it's a different look. You feel what I'm saying?
Of course.
Yeah.
You said music. What's up?
Nah, yeah, I was about to tap into some music with y'all niggas because I know y'all guys is heavy into music. You know what I mean? What y'all tapped into? Like, how's that Nas project for y'all niggas?
Man, I fuck with the Nas heavy. I fuck with Isaiah Rashad heavy,
Facts.
Larry June. Like it's been a good little end.
A lot of people love Larry June too. Like he's popping out here for sure.
Larry June just is the reincarnation of if Dom Kennedy would have kept rapping at the level he was. You get what I'm saying?
That's
it's
deep.
just
And we
like-
was just talking about Dom, like
Yeah, 'cause
not
if-
recently, but
if you know that West Coast music, like Dom had that shit on lock. From the West Side with Love, from the West Side with Love.
Yellow
to
album.
Yellow album, and then it's like he just kind of fell off a little bit. I don't know what happened in his life, but when Larry June came back, he kind of restored that feeling. But yeah, I keep bumping that Isaiah Rashad album for sure. I still got the Tyler in rotation. I still got Vince Staples album in rotation.
yo, that's crazy.
which
That's
ain't
crazy.
nobody really talking about.
No,
but
nobody
that
talking
shit
about Vince.
crazy.
Did I tell you about that Vince Staples
I
project?
still haven't heard it.
Damn.
See, you
Vince
wildin'.
came for it, man.
Nah, yeah, Vince. Nah, I think Vince. Like, I feel like he just made the music that he really wanted to make.
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
I was
for sure.
I was watching him on Drink Champs and shit like that. He was talking and like, yo, for a long time I was making music to get spots on TV and shit. You know what I mean? Like
The
all
festivals
and
and stuff,
yeah,
right?
and festivals.
Yeah, yeah.
So he could get played on festivals and like he'd probably be the only black artist there, type shit. You know what I mean? So this is the music right now. Like I fucks with. Like I'm doing this. This is me, and I appreciated that shit too, because it was fire. Yeah, Isaiah Rashad too. I mean, that whole project kind of sounded like West Coast meets South, like the Southern bop, and it was like an energy. It's like a vibe. I mean, you could put that shit on in the car, just cruise with it, or you could put it in your crib and like really just be on that heavy nod shit. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
I think it restores that feeling of what you're saying of bringing that Southern music. You can hear the Masterpiece samples. You can hear the 8 Ball and MJG, which was an amazing group that I feel like most people just never listened to. You go back and listen to some old 8 Ball and MJG, you're going to be like, damn, them niggas was rocking.
Yeah.
But like they didn't have the image of what a rapper would look like. You know what I'm saying? And they was on that cusp right before like the internet came, and it's like so many things was against them, you know?
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I think I want some more Kendrick. You saw he about to put out his
Yeah,
last
with the-
album with TDE.
Yeah,
I don't know what that means.
that fucked
but
me up a little
I
bit.
seen how he threw Baby Keem in there, which was like, all right, I take this, but this ain't Kendrick. You
Well,
know what I'm
like,
saying?
because he got his own like label now. I think like PG Lang, right? Is what it's called. PG Lang. I think he got his own label. So now he like doing something with that. Baby Keem is under that as well. That's his cousin.
Yeah.
They're dropping a single.
They dropping a single this Friday.
I heard something maybe like a couple months ago.
On Twitter?
It was on YouTube.
Oh damn!
For like a day. Verse was nuts. I'm talking
You
Kendrick
heard?
went on
But
some
Kendrick went crazy.
eeny miny mo type flow. Like
Yeah.
I was like, nah, this is different.
Yeah, I think I've heard that. I don't know, but I think I've heard that, and I've heard another single that they got going that was on Twitter. If that's the shit that they gonna release this Friday, that shit's gonna go crazy, like insane. Because Kendrick is on a different pocket. I think this time around it might be because you know how every time Kendrick is on, like on some creative shit, on some Kanye shit, each album is a different project.
Oh, for sure.
In itself, I feel like he gonna go like all the way. I don't like to say trap, but it's a different energy, different bop.
Yeah, he left us with Damn, and you could see that shift was starting to happen.
Yeah.
But, I mean, yo, I'm just going to be happy with whatever the brother put out, to be honest with you, bro. Because it's like, I've been waiting to hear what this man's had to say for like 5 years.
Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a healthy minute. How you guys feel about the Kanye rollout right now? Look, shaking heads. God damn, shaking heads.
I stopped rocking with Ye after The Life of Pablo, bro. That was it.
Oh wait, that was the album. And he was like, nah, this is not it.
Because that wasn't an album to me. You know what I'm saying? He kept going back and changing. That was
shit.
like a mixtape. And after that, I'm like, yo, he's not in music no more. I'm not here for it. You know? And I wasn't buying the clothes. I ain't buying no shoes. I ain't got no Yeezys. Like, it was just like, yo, Ye is cool. I like old Ye.
Yeah.
That's where it's gonna stay for me. Like,
Yeah.
whatever he put out, I'm not rushing to it. The quiet shit was fire. But you just flipping music at that point and overcharging niggas in church for it. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's madness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when my girl actually sent me a link to Donda or whatever. I'm like, yo, what the fuck what I'm gonna do with this?
Yeah. Yeah.
I ain't about
Oh,
to
like
play
to
it.
like listen to on live
It
stream.
was like a Google Drive.
Yeah,
I was
oh.
like, I'm not lowering my standard to listen to music just because it's I don't give a fuck about this Google Drive. I'm not listening to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's me. I'm sorry. That's my
How you
Kanye.
feel?
I tapped in for the first live stream.
Okay.
I was feeling the Akira vibes, you know, he's doing the all red on the white, you know,
The stage,
football
that's it,
field,
yeah.
whatever the case was. I was like, yo, all right, I can see where he's going. the music sounded like, again, we need to get some real people in this brother circle, because damn, this shit sound dark as hell. This dude was like, he's crying, I miss my family. It was like, your family's right in the stands, bro. Like, what happened? Like that, I just seen Kim on there with the kids, everything. You know what I'm saying? He's going through all types of shit in the.
Oh, he was living his, like, he was writing down his truth too, type shit.
And I rock with it, right? Right up until the point it was like, oh, this is gonna keep going on. It's like, all right, now the rollout is one thing, but you up to day 17 in the stadium. I'm not tuning in to watch you like come out with the Hellraiser jacket and all the rest of that kind of shit. It's like, yo, check this out, fam. You got that. You got that.
Yeah.
I don't need this part. Just give me the music at this point. You know, it's been like a month of rolling out.
Now the marketing, I'm always gonna respect that.
Nah, he kills it.
To be able to captivate that much attention, you gotta like
Him selling out all these stadiums too and shit like that. It's just crazy.
he broke records for merch being sold.
It's crazy.
Shit wasn't even made yet. The shit sold millions of dollars with his Gap collaboration. On the this is what I'm gonna make y'all. Go buy it.
When you get that jacket, it's not gonna look like that. I'm letting you know that right now.
Yeah, for sure. It's not gonna be like. It's not gonna look like the Gap. Yeah,
that's not coming off the Gap line looking like that.
Nah, but the resale's still going through the roof.
It's still sold already. He just kind of like, yo, all right, here's the modifications that we need to make on this $400 jacket. We probably gonna get you, cut some shit off.
I wish Kanye would stop playing though, for real, with the thing. I get what he's doing, because now he's doing another shit. Like, actually, he's doing it in Chicago. While I'm down there, he's doing it.
Pull up.
You got to.
You know what?
What?
I thought about it, but then I also thought I might have to get vaccinated.
Also true. I seen he was doing that at the stadium.
Yeah, so like I felt like if I gotta get vaccinated, obviously I can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you seen homie who faked his way in there with the equipment.
You know what? I said that was swaggy. That was swaggy. But like, you know what? I feel like a black man can't get away with that.
Only because you won't let it. Come on. With that type of mindset. Come on.
Don't let this man set you up for failure.
Don't let him get me arrested at the door. At the door.
Check this out.
Like, you don't work here.
He be like,
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we heard the podcast. We know what you about to
yeah,
do.
exactly. And just watch your head, bro. Don't even worry about it. We're gonna put you right in the back.
Yeah,
of this
exactly. But I mean, I see what he's doing, but I'm not excited anymore. Like, it lost that type of like, because I ain't gonna lie, that his second stream I tuned into, the music sounded great to me personally. Like, it just sounded like, okay, this could be finished. You know what I mean? He had the locks on there. I mean, again, after the hype, I'm gonna ask you about the locks and Dipset shit in a second. But he had the locks on there. I mean, he had Don Toliver. He just had everybody. And it was a vibe, it was an energy. And I thought he was gonna release it. Probably not that same day, because I know Kanye. But he didn't even release it in the same week. Homie gonna do a whole nother fucking show. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of the locks though. Locks and Dipset, how y'all felt about that battle?
Man.
Was y'all watching it firsthand? Like, did y'all watch it?
I watched it. I know this brother ain't watched it, so that's why I'm speak on it.
Whoa.
Oh shit, he trying to play.
All right, my bad. I didn't know you watched it. But I would say that I know on paper everybody was like, yo, Dipset about to run.
Right. But I didn't think so.
But in my mind, I'm thinking, fam, Jadakiss the Locks been at it since the 90s. You get what I'm saying? Like they worked with Puff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shiny suits, like they've been performing. So I knew that they would perform. Even when you got somebody like Sheek Louch who got like 2 songs at best.
Yeah.
And both of them go through.
Yeah.
You got Good Love and the other shit that he did. And it was like, if both of them go through on a Dipset, you know y'all lost.
Yeah.
You know, and speaking of just like the continuity of it, man, the Locks have been together. You can tell that Dipset had beef, and it was like, yo, we just gonna come together for this check.
Gonna get this right.
You rap your verse, you rap your best song, and then we going pose.
Yeah, definitely.
Like,
the Locks come from that cloth where they like rapping on the streets type shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like they come from that cloth, so it's different for them.
And Dipset has that DNA. At least Cam does.
Does for sure, yeah.
But they relied on the cool and the swag a little too much. It's just kind of like, yo, we are who we are. We come out, and they are on some rock band shit, but people ain't see that shit in how long. And you could tell that, yo, you don't got the chemistry that they have over here.
Yeah.
Because he's rapping his verses, and they're rapping, both of his verses coming back and forth. When my man runs out of breath, I'm gonna pick him right back up, because that's a team. You saw a team go against a bunch of individuals, pretty much.
1,000.
And that was a hip hop room, you know what I mean? Like, that cool shit wasn't gonna fly over there. Like, niggas was in there wanting to hear real bars.
Real balls.
The Locks set the tone early with "Fuck You," and they had it from there.
Yeah.
Off
Like
the jump.
they had it from there.
Yeah.
They won the crowd over from the jump. It was over.
I mean, you saw Fat Joe even rocking like heavy type shit too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Fat Joe was rocking heavy on the Locks. He was like, oh, nah, they lost. Like you could tell, like the energy went towards the locks immediately. You know what I'm saying? And Jadakiss, my Gemini brother. You know what I mean?
Top 5 dead or alive.
He put his name back in there.
I mean, definitely. Like, I mean, I was happy. I was happy in the moment that it happened for him because I don't think he gets his respect like that. You know what I mean? Jadakiss definitely doesn't get respect for like just how hard he comes on shit and his lyrics, his lyricism. You know what I mean?
This is brother's second verses too. That's like he already been through this thing. He's like, yo, I was ready. He's like, y'all must have slept and not
Embodied.
seen the first one.
Embodied.
Yeah,
Embodied.
no, for sure.
What else y'all been tapping into as far as music and shit like that?
Musically, that's been, I think, other than the people that we already ran through, we did that Tyler and all the rest of that shit. I think those are the primary ones that I was on.
You guys incorporate that into y'all workouts type shit too? Like when y'all like,
man,
yeah, definitely
gotta be a vibe. You need that music. Nothing in our industry works without music.
Without music, yeah.
That's why our shit sounds the way it does. That's why we try to ride the way we do. Like our bike rides got a playlist. When we woke up over here, I know I'm walking in. I was like, yo, I'm gonna be sitting down with these brothers over here and living black. I gotta throw on a different type of mindset. It sets the palette almost for whatever's gonna happen in that situation. So absolutely, if I can't really move around and lift like I was before because I'm dealing with all this shit, but on a heavy day, you gonna hear some music that make you want
get your shit up. Yeah,
let me get this going on.
I don't know how niggas be like doing like lifting. Like the other day, yesterday I was at the gym. This dude lift like 5 plates each side, deadlift. Right, had no music in his ear. I was like, this guy's insane.
He got issues for sure.
No, like for real. But you know how like you know what I hate when niggas in the gym like they talk to themselves. Yeah.
Nah, that's cap, bro.
Late. And then they just and then they like they talk themselves into it. And I hate that shit, bro.
You know who
it
started
interrupts
that?
me? Huh?
There was one dude, and there's only one dude that you really should respect from doing that, and that was Ronnie Coleman. But Ronnie Coleman would be in the gym lifting like a motherfucking house. Like, first of all, Ronnie Coleman he big enough to not
this
fit
couch
on this whole shit.
Yeah.
But he scream out, lightweight, baby, all the rest of this kind of stuff. He warm up with like 5 plates on some real shit. Like the bar would start bending when he's lifting, right?
Nah, that's ridiculous.
Everybody saw him doing that, and then people would coming in. It'd be like your first set. You'd be like, lightweight. It'd be like, yeah, fam, I hope it is. You just walked in. You ain't even put your
warm
bag
up.
down.
Yeah, gonna warm up. That's crazy.
What you on right now? Lightweight? You on a treadmill, fam? What you screaming out?
See, but like, I feel like people do that to psych themselves in some shit, but I could not personally do that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and it interrupts my shit, bro. You know what I mean? When they be just yelling, stop that yelling shit. Do y'all guys yelling when y'all be lifting weights?
Man, we got to reinstore some gym etiquette, bro. Some people
Okay,
out here be out here like cross-stepping. They be going way too hard, doing all types of wild shit coming back and forth. But I have yelled during the workout, but it was essential for that workout at that point in time. I can't tell you that that's going to be the normal. I'm going to walk into the gym on a Tuesday like, all right, it's arm day. I ain't doing no shit like that. That's a little extra. But if you in a competition and you going back and forth, yeah, it happens, man. It'll get there.
I mean, I ain't really touched the weights like that in a minute. I've been on my yoga, bike, and running. I'm trying to lean out, honestly.
Like, yeah.
I did all that lifting shit back in the day and got all bodybuilding big. I ain't got time.
You ain't got time for that shit.
I ain't got time for that.
Calisthenics and shit is your vibe.
Yeah. But with that, I need that. I be on some R&B shit or just straight like hood music. Like that's the only.
It's only 2 more.
That's the only 2 I got. It's like I'm either listening to the old school, the vibes, or I need that Jeezy, you know what I'm saying? Some Gucci Man, like some wild, like just trap shit,
What else you guys got going on as far as the podcast? What's next for you guys?
Man, so with the pod, we've been out here continuing just to build the brand more so. I think the discovery is more so it. You tell a nigga you podcast these days, they look at you like you got a freestyle you about to kick or something. Like,
yeah. Got a hot 16 for
like,
you.
You do that too? It's like, yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, so continuing to get good people on that we're interested in, to tell good stories, to share this wellness, and to show people like, yo, it is people out here that look like you that think differently. So I think that's the beauty in it. Again, like I've been teaching a stretching class Tuesdays, bread and butter, you know what I'm saying? Check the IG, you know where that's at. But continuing just to be a light in this wellness space.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's why I got into the yoga world. I didn't see nobody that looked like me teaching yoga. So it's like, fam, if I don't see y'all and y'all classes was type weak anyway, let me just do it the way that I would want to do it and build a community that way. So connecting with this community, man, and just building, man, making it work.
Yeah, man, that's the shit that really gets it exciting, you know. Love what we've accomplished on the way here. I appreciate even the struggle. My brother always points that out, makes sure that we understand that. Like, yo, fam, when it was low, we was over here. I remember recording in the middle of the lockdown when we couldn't get to the other spot and the studio was locked down. And
Yeah, that was egregious.
Quarantine tapes.
Quarantine tapes.
It was bad episodes for me. I
was-
feel like it was terrible episodes.
Listen, but I still leave them up, man, because I want people to hear that struggle that
Yeah,
had to come.
I agree.
You
I
know,
agree.
every time we came back inside here, we had a choice or we had the option not to do this, right? So I really do live in that position where I take advantage of this whenever we can. And the last shit that he just said is the reason why I wanted to start this to begin with. Yo, I want to come together with people that I genuinely fuck with and let them launch businesses, build all different types of stuff that really makes our community better, point blank, simple and plain. I've went to the other side and I've tried to get, you know, stuff together with people that didn't necessarily care about where I came from, didn't necessarily care about how I was impacting my community, really making people healthier, you know, and move better. So why not bring the people that I do know who's actually doing the work, or the people who might be artists in this genre, or, you know, a chef in that direction.
Yeah.
We all telling the same story, how we live a better life. How do I make that life more sustainable? How do I keep that life running as long as possible? Like, that's an off the strength story. And I want to keep telling that story until, like, it don't have to be on the pod. It could be, that's what I'm going to be on until the last breath, bro.
Yeah.
I want to get everybody around me to keep doing something that they didn't think that they was going to do. And then we're going to go even further past that.
I like that. I like that way of thinking. I like that way of thinking because it's definitely difficult, I feel like, in this podcast realm to just, like, gather a community and shit like that and just keep it going. Because, like, you guys are over 200 episodes deep. I don't know if y'all ever thought about just, like, fuck this shit, you know what I mean?
Every goddamn day.
But you can't, though, because it's like the conversation needs to be had. You know what I mean? And there needs to be a platform for that.
Man, I really do appreciate it. And I say again, that light that y'all see, it's the same stuff that we seen with y'all brothers the first time we sat down, man.
Oh, that's love.
You know, we got to get, and this is really what it's been about since day one, man. I want to see everybody that comes on here, like you said it in the first time we sat down, nah, this is something that's going to test you. This is something that's difficult. So I know you want to be here when you pull up here.
Yeah.
Right? You understand something that people are paying to get translated to. You already understand it just walking in.
Yeah.
You got that code that's already translated. You are part of the culture. You are fabric of the culture. Matter of fact, y'all pioneers in the culture. People are emulating you right now. I already seen it happening. Right? They looking back and they like, oh, okay, we got to get to where y'all at. We got to try to do this, right? There's power in that. So I can't come from my position and not celebrate what y'all are doing at the same point in time, man. And that's how we really supposed to be picking each other up, man.
That's love. That's how you kick it off. That's how we end it. You know what I mean? Thank you guys for joining us. Tell them where they can find you at.
Yo, you can catch me at a trainer called Tony.
You can catch me at KR Jones, and make sure you check out Off the Strength, man.
For
Definitely.
sure.
Shout out Corey as well.
Shout out to brother Corey. That's your trainer, Corey. You know, we putting out pods every week. Like, listen, subscribe, man. And appreciate pulling up with y'all, brother.
I appreciate you guys for coming. Also, tap into that merch at livingblack.com.
You better believe it.
Tap in. Free shipping. You see it. What's
Real
up?
quick though.
Oh, shout Shanice.
Thanks Shanice.
Thanks, Shanice. Definitely.
Shanice for holding it down, man.
Definitely.
For real,
Yeah, that's our bad.
She out in New York right now, but like
She's on the way to California. Shout out to
she played a
Shanice.
huge part in our return for real.
1000%.
Our success. So shout out Shanice.
Yeah, 1000%. Yeah, beautiful woman sitting down on the couch with us. That's gonna bring some flavor to it. You know what I mean? So
Go.
shout out to Sha. Shout out to Najee for pulling up as always, regular. You know what I mean? Shout out to Dave for being here. Yomi's out of town, and that's it. We out of here. Peace.